going on, guys? Lawson here. So, I'm on my way to a tackle shop to go buy a fly rod. Now, I know a lot of you guys have asked that I get into fly fishing and I do some fly fishing videos, but I really don't know how to fly fish very well. I know how to throw a fly, but I'm just not good at it. I really haven't had very much experience doing it at all. But in 16 days, I am leaving the country on a trip with one of my best friends, and it is only going to be fly fishing. No spinning gear, no bait casting, only fly fishing. So I figure I got 16 days. I should probably learn how to fly fish before I leave the country to go fly fishing here. So we're going to go to the shop, pick up a fly rod, and test it out today and see if we can catch some fish, man. I'm excited. It's a very overcast day, but still beautiful. You know what I mean? But we're on the move. Let's go get that fly rod. Alright, right now I just drove out to a little park to fish for some bass, panfish. There's also cichlids and Oscars and all that kind of stuff out here. And we're going to be throwing the fly rod. I'll show you what I got, though. I have just realized I haven't even talked about what I got. I got an 8-weight right here. This is actually a Temple Fork Outfitters 8-weight. It is a 9-foot professional series 2 is what it's called. And then the reel is Scientific Anglers Amper 4. Now, I don't literally know anything about fly fishing gear, reels, rods, anything like that. The guy at the store was very helpful. He hooked me up and kind of showed me what would be a good, and he said 8-weight's kind of a perfect all-around size for inshore fishing and bass fishing. You can use it too. It might be a little big, but you can still use it. So 8-weight is the setup that we're rocking with right now. So the plan right now is I'm going to walk around, hop on the GoPro, walk around and throw the fly and see if we can catch a few bass, maybe some brim, all that kind of stuff. I got a box of minnows right here that I actually had at my house. You know, I don't own a fly rod. We had a bunch of flies laying around. Yeah, so we're going to rig up here and start walking and start throwing the fly. All right, we're just fishing a little muddy Florida river right here. Got the fly. We're just using 12-pound leader and a little minnow. I literally know nothing about flies, so if I could tell you what that was, I would, but I cannot. But we're going to throw across this little creek right here, see if there's any largemouth or any big bluegills hanging around. I'm laying it out straight. I'm not really ever throwing it where I want to throw it, but it's almost always falling out in a straight line, which is nice. But I think definitely going to need to work on my casting accuracy here. I'm trying to see if I can lay it up underneath this oak tree overhanging right here. Or I can throw it up in this oak tree 2 times in a row. I'm just killing it, boys. Killing it. Alright, had a change of game plans here. I'm actually with my good buddies, Jet and Ryder right there, and we're fishing at a golf course that they live on, and I'm throwing a fly rod. They're both just throwing traditional bass gear, and should be a little bit easier to catch some fish here. It's always fun fishing golf course ponds because it's not super challenging, and you can typically catch some big fish, but we're going to keep throwing the fly rod. That a good one? Jet's got a big fish on. I don't know if it's even big. It's just fighting really hard because he's using a little spinning rod. Is that bass peel and drag on you there? Dude, that's a big fish. You want me to land it for you? No, Jet, you have like a 6-pound bass on. You're talking about, oh, it's little. Dude, what is that about? Okay. Dude, that's a big fish.
It's nice.
Classic golf course fish.
Dude, he's thick.
Dude, that was a stud.
That thing is thick. I wanted to get off the bank. There's that huge gator around here.
Oh, yeah, boy. I'm struggling here. I'm struggling. Oh,
Double.
toad. Dude, this thing's fighting so hard. It's little, though. Oh, my gosh.
Dude, that's fly fishing for you.
Dude, I feel like I got a 40-pound snook on. Are you guys mocking me?
I actually thought it was decent, and then I see like it's 10 ounces.
Dude, this thing's getting freaking bent. Oh, first fish on a fly rod. Here you go. Chet and Ryder making fun of me for this fish. Looking like I had a freaking tarpon on over here. Well, there you go. First fish on the fly. Should I do like a classic, like every other person release and just chuck a bass from 40 yards back into the pond? Right. Ryder's on. Oh, okay. Ryder's got a good fish on.
Dude, I thought it was a log. It is a log.
He's water skiing. That's a nice fish, Ryder. Hey, there you. Oh God, what the? See that huge blow up over there?
Dude, hook is bent. Walmart hooks.
Damn, dude, both of you guys are catching big bass today.
Holy shit, I catch.
Right. Oh, well, the tilapia just freaking ate, dude. I watched him come up and open his mouth on my fly. What the heck? Like, for real, I was just popping it and I watched him come up right underneath it and go. Oh, yes. I'm failing here. Oh my gosh, he's tiny, dude. He ate it like a freaking 10-pounder. Oh. Monster. Alright. Topwater fish on the fly right there. Freaking dink, but that was cool. Big old goggly eyes. Doubled up? There you go, boys. The brothers with the double. They're pretty similar sized fish too, both just like a little 1.5 pounds. I've never seen it, but I've had. Oh God, I just got freaking crushed by something big right there. I wasn't paying attention.
The pipes are giant Kid caught a crappie.
How many fish is that for you now, Jet?
I didn't keep that.
4 or 5 probably though. It's just so like, I don't want to get excited because Jet's drag is just so loose on his rod. Okay, yeah, see, my point exactly, dude. I've caught snook 4 times that size that have not pulled out that much drag. Alright, that'll be the last cast probably. Alright, back at the house, finally done fly fishing for the day. Man, I hate to admit it, but I really enjoyed fly fishing a lot, and I enjoyed the hell out of it. It's just so different, and even catching those little 1-pound bass, they're putting up a really good fight on the fly rod. Jet and Ryder were laughing at me struggling to land a 1.5-pound bass on the fly rod, but it was a ton of fun, and getting the rhythm down and throwing was really cool. And I've thrown a fly rod before, but today was really like my first time ever spending a considerable amount of time ever fishing with a fly rod, and it was very cool. And I think I'm definitely going to try to make videos in the future of doing that, and I even have plans to go out tomorrow morning to go fly fishing on the beach for snook. So if that happens, you'll see it. If it doesn't, I don't know. Always fun fishing with Ryder and Jet. They're great dudes and both caught big bass. Fishing on golf courses is a weird thing where, it's not, I would say, the most sporty way to fish for bass. 'Cause it's pretty easy. You don't really get pressured, and there's a lot of fish, and they're contained in a small area. But still, at the heart of it, it's a ton of fun, and that's what most of you guys probably do, and that's what I did growing up too, is fishing in little ponds for bass. And it's just such a fun thing to do sometimes, just to really relax and take it easy, because you don't have to try extremely hard to catch fish, and you can still have a lot of fun and catch big bass as well. But I'm done for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any advice on what flies I should be throwing, tips about casting and stuff like that, let me know below. I want to hear from you guys, because fly fishing is a completely new thing to me, and I think it'd be really great for you guys if you have experience to help me out, or see like, hey, you should try to target this fish on the fly, or this or that. So leave those comments below for sure. But I'm done. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a big fat like, subscribe if you aren't already. But that is it for me. I appreciate the heck out of you guys. Until next time.